we become attached to and shaped by that which holds our gaze. In a perfect world, this leads to Christ-likeness in marriages and friendships and faith communities, right? So in a perfect world, if we're all looking to Christ and we're all seeing the image of God in each other and we're all acting accordingly, then we're all becoming more like Christ in these relational contexts. And there are many verses that could support this, but 2 Corinthians 3, now the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. And we all, with unveiled face, beholding the glory of the Lord, are being transformed into the same image from one degree of glory to another. For this comes from the Lord who is the Spirit. So what I'm looking at, what I'm aiming at, what I'm fixed on. And 1 John tells us we can't see God here, but we see each other. And we love each other to love God here. That's how it works. And so what's supposed to happen in marriage is that we're gazing at each other. It's resulting in greater Christ-likeness. The biologically wired-in attachment system is getting activated. It's being reinforced in our sexual union, okay? That's how it's supposed to work. And then comes pornography. And in Romans 1, Paul writes, claiming to be wise, they became fools and exchanged the glory of the immortal God for images resembling mortal man. And he writes, therefore God gave them up in the lust of their hearts to impurity, to the dishonoring of their bodies among themselves. This is literally what we do and what happens when we use pornography. So no longer am I turning to my wife as an image bearer of God. Paul actually talks about us as the glory of God, humans as image bearers who show the glory of God, reveal the glory of God. Instead of going there, we turn to images. He was talking about, like in a temple. But I'm gonna suggest to you, it's the same. Images resembling mortal man. What's missing if you just I'm looking at this human, but I'm looking at them only as mortal man, not an image bearer of God. I start activating the attachment system. You see, because we become what we look at. We bond through sexuality. See, the sex does not stop activating the attachment system or initiating bond formation when it is taken out of God's context. It still gets turned on. And with pornography use, sex reinforces that isolated fantasy-based desires as means and ends are reversed. So rather than moving forward in development as image bearers, we take on the character of the idols. So sex is supposed to be like, here's my wife, and sex is a way of connecting with her. Sex is the means, the person is the end. It gets flipped around. Sex is the end, and the people or the images of the people are the means. But the attachment system is still active. And so what's happening? What am I getting attached to? The experience that I have with myself.